Okay, I've got her cleaned off. I didn't get too wet, but I wanted to clean all the battery acid and corrosion off. Clean the top of the steering box, the bottom sides, because that's coming off. The Hydro Boost, because I think with this new steering box, I've got some lines I have to replace. I wanted to make sure and get the ball joints and the wheels, because I got to change them in both sides. So it did screw up my hood, so I'm gonna have to possibly have that fixed. There's my fender in there. I'll have to get the old one off and then do some test fitting before I take it in to the body shop that painted the truck originally. I should be able to match the color, I would think. Mr. Griff ran back to the house. Mama ain't home. So I'm gonna have to go over there and let him in the house. So I think it's leaked most of its antifreeze out, so I don't have a big window to get it in, and I don't have, I'm gonna have to call somebody, my brother or somebody, to kick the wheels to get it to go in there straight. I'm not even sure if it's gonna start. Probably should start it and get it up to the door and then see what happens. See, voltage is down pretty good. We'll see if she'll run. Wait for Mr. Wait Start to go out. So I don't think I could plug it in, and there's probably not enough water in the water jack. Ain't gonna do no good. Oh, look at that. We're running. We're gonna get oil pressure eventually. Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna go in straight enough I can get it in, I hope. Get the door open. Kind of going off the wrong way here. I don't know. see if I can kick those wheels. It's in four-wheel drive, and I remember putting it in four-wheel drive because I was thinking that that might help it run straight. Maybe that's, it did come in fairly straight. Yeah, I get it back there. I just want it to sit here and melt out the contents of the box and let it dry. And then I'll get it clear up in here. Anyway, any bets on how long this is gonna take me? One of the things that was on back order is the top plastic deal that goes over the bumper. This vinyl wrap thing. This, I don't know if I can get that. I couldn't find a clear headlamp. All they had was smoked. I don't want smoked. So I still got some small things to get. You know, I'm absolutely amazed it didn't wipe the hood out. Absolutely amazed. I mean, I got a Wowie here. I don't know, worst case I could just leave it, but don't want to. Could have been a lot worse. I would like to go snowmobiling, but without this truck fixed, I can't pull my trailer, so this has got to get fixed. Okay, we're tearing down the Super Dodge. I got the headlight assembly out, and it has tore off the turn signal piece here. So I don't know if you can get the piece that snaps in there. I'm gonna have to get the whole thing, cut it off and rewire another one in there. So it has damaged the inner fender in here, and until I get that fender unbolted, I'm not going to be able to see how bad it is, but I'm going to go ahead and get the bumper off. We are leaking antifreeze out of it, so obviously somehow the radiator got hit. I'm assuming because it's plastic, it's cracked the header somewhere. Anyway, got to get the battery out, get the inner fender undone. Anyway, hopefully I'll get this fender off and see how much damage we got. Okay, so my battery box is broken in here. So I'm gonna have to have a new battery box. Okay, this is gonna be worse than I thought. So that inner fender is tack welded to the outer fender. And so what it looks like I've got to do is undo these bolts and some underneath here. That'll take out the power center fuse box. And then I noticed there's like some riveted, where are they? Down there. So I got bolts down there that are riveted in, and I believe that they were probably part of something, because I see broken plastic, so it's got to be part of the battery box hold down. Yeah, So right there. Anyway, this is the inner fender, inner wheel well fender. And I don't know if you could heat gun that and straighten it up or not. I can try. But this is gonna get serious. So I'm assuming you probably have to take the inner fender out with the fender and remove that, and then if it's any good, tack weld it to the new fender. So that'll have to get painted along with the fender, is my guess. So as bad as I hate to, and I do hate to, so there's this must be the secondary, what is this? I don't know what this is. Some wiring deal that's clipped to the fender there. So the turn signal cable's not going to come out because this is bent so far in. So I'm probably going to have to cut this and bend it out to get that wire out of there. Otherwise, when I go to pull the fender and all that out, all that stuff's not coming. So there's the cruise control mechanism, and then I don't know what you got to do to get this power center out. There's some legs here. There's got to be some bolts up under here, and then this is bolted on. It's also bolted here. I'll have to get rid of this. And looks like we got some bolts in here, so more bolts to get out. Okay, so I got everything undone. It's pretty straightforward. It's bloody straightforward. So it's ready to come out, but it's not going to come out till I get this bent bumper off. So time to get the bumper off, then the fender will fall off. So when they repainted this last time, I asked them to fix this bottom fender attachment. As you can see, they didn't do anything. Also too, this one was broken. So when you go down the road with your Dodge and it goes clunk, 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 that's why. So I thought this was part of it, and I started taking one bolt out, but I think it's bent like that in there. I don't know. I don't know if that's bent. It probably is. I don't think it could bend that, but it sure could have bent that. That doesn't look too natural, but I don't know. I mean, it certainly could have. Let's go look at the other side. Yeah, this one over here looks straight, but at least the fender's tight down in there. So definitely gotta buy a new inner fender. I think this one's pretty messed up. I don't think it's usable again. So I'll have to take them the fender and the inner fender and have them tack it together. I don't know if you can do that and have it end up accurate, but if the inner comes with this bracket on it and you line it up with the holes, it should. Everything should work, man. Anyway, you got this plate here. I assume it comes out. Yeah, it's stuck on there. Get that off. Anyway, what a kick in the head. This is what body shops are for. You know what? 100%. This is what body shops are for. Well, I'm obviously not starting it to pull it up into there. I'll just get the dirty work done here, and then we'll push it over there, kind of get it out of the way, and then it can sit over there for 9 years, because that's the 9-year hole. If you want to stay somewhere for 9 years, come to the Jpaydirt Rosa, and I'll put you in the 9-year hole. All right, well, let's see. Oh, my both fender braces are totaled. They're bent to crap, so gotta have new braces. So I'm gonna have to make a list, buy some more stuff. Get the radiator out, see what happened to it. Hopefully the condenser coil's good, and the air-to-air aftercooler. I just still haven't figured out where the coolant's coming from. I think these are okay, they look straight. So this was on the truck when I bought it. This truck doesn't have any pull hooks on it. This makes a good pull hook if you put a hitch in there, but the problem is that they didn't make it deep enough, so you have to cut like an 1/8 or 1/4 inch off the back of your hitch deal to get the pin through. Either that or they drilled the hole in the wrong place. I don't know, maybe they had a custom when they made and they didn't get the hole drilled standard. Now I think I'll just go sit in a chair and stare at it for a while. I'm tired of it already. I'll come back in 9 years. Huh? Oh, I've done a lot of work to this truck over the years, but it beats paying $75,000, $85,000 for a new one. And what would you get? I don't know. Kind of thinking I'm gonna have to get out my sheet metal, cut a piece to go over that, straighten this up the way it should go, and then get a piece over the front of it and weld over the back. And I know I'm gonna put this back in. I'm gonna have to get rid of this piece off the running board. Anyway, I gotta say kudos to the Dodge engineers for building it this way. The only thing they could have done that I would have said they could have done better is bolted that inner fender on, but hey, whatever. I kind of wish that inner would have came with the fender. It's kind of like, hey, what the heck here? Why is that not on there? I don't understand that. Yabba dabba doo. Okay, I'm gonna go sit down for a minute and stare at it.